Okay guys, welcome to, early mornings video. Well, I'm making this video because there's this huge hype going on, not only on YouTube, but also on the internet, Google in particular, of early winter and this whole La Nina stuff. People may be wondering, well, what is La Nina? First off, and second off, will there actually be an intense early winter? Well, I'll go into the details. So, first off, what is a La Nina? Well, La Nina, for starters, is in the meaning of Spanish for little girl. El Nino stands for little boy, but we'll focus on El Nino different time. Well, what happens with a La Nina? You have increased trade winds near the equator, and although the waters do tend to be warmer here, you have colder waters here. And what that actually does is that with a high pressure system in place here, or low, can vary, it actually causes some cool and active weather for portions of southern Alaska all the way into the Midwest. Now in this region, that's where you can expect a lot of rain for those of you by the coast, and further inland, a lot of snowstorms. Now we had a weaker version of one last year. It's looking like this year could be a bit stronger and earlier also. And then down here causes some dry but warm weather. But last year, we had that cold snap hit Texas, so that was a bit of a flop right there. And then the eastern US is kind of cool about it. Like, yeah, they'll get wet at times. Here's another map, a bit more detail. So yeah, cool and wet here, but also wet here, but not as cool. Can still snow. And then it's dry and warm down there. So now you know basically what a La Nina is. Now, the NOAA, National Oceanic Atmospheric and Association, has issued a La Nina watch. And, you may be asking for evidence. As it turns out, what's this? Snow in British Columbia in July? I don't think that's usual. And actually, I don't even have to think about it. It is not usual. It's supposed to occur maybe at the earliest late August. Almost never July. So that's already an early indicator of what could come. Now, the entire winter season is not solely dependent on this storm, but it's there. It's there. It's there of what may happen, and definitely a stark reminder of, once again, what may be incoming. Now, obviously, none of my current viewers are in this area, but just throwing it out there for any curious viewers. And so again, I will actually show you the article that NOAA released. Long range forecast here. Okay, so first off, seasonal. Yeah. Okay, so November, December, and January. So 2021 to 22. Right now, NOAA shows it being relatively normal actually for northern US, but then quite warm up here, then dry down there. But then let's check November, December. Pretty much the same story. Pretty sure that was the one I clicked actually. However, though, as you get later on towards the winter, then it becomes more active, but that's what NOAA has here. NOAA La Nina. There. That's what I was searching for. Near average sea surface temperatures consistent with ENSO neutral conditions were observed along most of the equatorial Pacific Ocean during June. In the last week, most Nino indices were near zero except for the Nino -1 plus 2 index, which was 0.30 degrees Celsius. Subsurface temperature anomalies were slightly positive, average from 100 to 180 to 100 degrees, and remained steady during the month. However, in parts of the eastern Pacific, below average is observed. Okay, skip that. They predict neutral conditions the fall of winter of 2021 to 2022. However, though, the latest forecast model runs from the NCEP CFSV2 names the models from the North American multi-model ensemble, and some models from our international partners indicate the onset of La Nina during the Northern Hemisphere fall, continuing into winter 2021 to 2022. The forecaster. So here's what it's looking. So it's looking like there's a 51% chance it could develop from August to October. Now, if it does develop during fall, then what could happen is one, a lot more snow, a lot more storms. Some of those potentially containing snow as early as September would be off the question. But assuming it remains neutral and comes out during November and later on, 66% chance during November through January, then you'll have, again, a super active winter. A lot of storms. There's going to be storm after storm after storm. And also, with what some forecasters are already throwing out there, massive Arctic snaps. So definitely an interesting trend I've been noticing. And I'll feature a more detailed forecast later in the next couple weeks. This is just a quick reminder of what's coming in. So see you tomorrow later today.